What's up, my lambs? Welcome back to Humpday Horror, the horror series where I play games for Wednesdays, and it's Urban Myth Dissolution Center time again. We're here, we got the mysteries, we're on the tour, we're gonna have a good time. Let's get started, shall we? Grab keywords, yeah, we know. The Netherworld's in... We know. Since Occult and Dark are doing an Unio tour, does that mean there's a lot of occult spots in Unio? Yep. Is Unio that kind of place? I haven't really heard anything. Well, maybe it wasn't, it just wasn't on my radar. It's true. I need to look up some places. Let's get these glasses on this shit. Let's get Unio down. Yep. That's a keyword. Numbers are going up. Spirit spots makes me think some kind of cemetery or prison. Didn't think there's that many around here though. Prison? There's one in Ikebukuro. Didn't you know? Didn't know that. I heard that the dog at Seino-san statue, Hachiko and Shibuya, are a pair of guardian dogs that guard the portals. Sure. Was a guardian. Yeah, I don't know about that. Demon Portal in Edo Castle. Oh no. Demon Portal, a barrier? Jasmine. Yeah, with the High Priest. Like a high-ranking monk, I think? Yeah, that's nonsense. That's some fantasy fantasy Three Kingdoms kind of thing. Also, not Three Kingdoms. That would be Chinese. Doesn't matter. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm making more rumors for this to be dispelled. Famous pond spirit spot. Okay. Spots that says spirit spots. Alright. I hear the park is tied to the Netherworld. I think it's Inari Shrine. Oh, okay, let's do it. Yeah. Place that yeah. It's there we go. We got some Netherworld rumors. Good stuff. On our way to the power spots, be wary of the four-way junction. I heard the old lady at the crossroads could show up there. Some Junjito stuff. Four-way junction crossroads, aren't they like all over the place? Yeah. Yep. We got some new lore. We'll read some lore after this probably. Then they say if you ride a boat in Shinbeizu Pond as a couple, you'll break up. But that is more likely because 90% of high school couples break up. I mean, yeah. Who's this? I heard they built an underground military facility during the war that went unused but still around today. What a dream, a World War II underground facility. Okay, military facility, they make something down there. I'd be curious how they get the tanks back. Yeah, that's true, probably do that. Alright. Underground. Underground passages considered otherworldly. Look at that. Alright, we got some keywords. We got some sneeze words too. Only 2 keywords. What do we want? This? Alright. Who was it that said Unio's connected to the Netherworld? Yep. Yep, there he is. He's well known in the field. It's fair. Good stuff. Apparently this place lots of people passing through. Like Unio tend to connect easily to dimensions and other worlds. There are lots of old myths referring to roads, crossroads, intersections, and so on. Yeah. Some people think so. Turning at the crossroads, you get all kinds of loss. It's easy to forget where you came from. Correct. That is not an alternate dimension. Just bad directions. Before he died, he was supposed to be playing to lead a project in the Netherworld. The shame the incident happened during it. Project on Unio. This is where was researching the Netherworld. Guess it's close to this, so. Okay. Maybe the dark Netherworld energy in Unio was the real reason behind the suicide. Ooh, was it? Probably not. Netherworld energy reason possible. Special attack. Yes, like a special attack from a manga or something. Absolutely. There's a lot of Netherworld-like places in Unio, especially Shimazupan. Upon itself is a portal. It's a portal. Go in the water. Come out somewhere else? Yep. Yep. I saw something online the other day about the elevator in the multi-tenant building in Unio leading to the Netherworld. I've been searching it ever since, but I can't seem to find that website. That's just the elevator game. A game where you go into the elevator and you do a bunch of sequences of things, and then you can get to a different world, which you can never come back from. Trying to find a website where you're browsing before, but it's totally gone. Okay. The website that never existed. That's the interdimensional elevator. Press right buttons. Yeah, okay. So never. You think it was a random elevator? Yeah. Yep. It's true. Interdimensional elevator is a clue, I guess. There's a version with 10 plus floors and all 3 floors. If a woman suddenly gets on the elevator, that's it. Yep. Yeah. There are so many versions. Yeah, the elevator game? Absolutely. What do we want? Yeah. Ooh. A secret base. Still in use now? Yeah, I don't think so. During the war, military facilities were moved underground to protect them from air raids. Is this not a lie or rumor? To avoid air attacks? That does make sense if it's a real thing. It's true. That would make sense. Such as Unio, Tokyo has an underground passage called the Royal Underpass, used for VIP evacuation routes and nuclear shelters. Isn't this just common sense? Royal Underpass somehow makes what? Yeah. The underground shakes, and even parts of there's no subway. There's no subway underneath. Could just be tectonic plates. Tectonic plates, bro. Okay. So that sound wasn't the subway, but a motor sound from the underground military facility. Even though no one goes down there, the machine's still going out. Nonsense. Yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of underground Unio, doesn't it remind you of the iron barrier? What the fuck's the iron barrier? No idea what that is. I don't know what the iron barrier is. Iron barrier, isn't that the one on the Yamanote line? How is it shaped like a yin-yang? Oh, what? Max forming yin-yang. No, it doesn't exist. Yeah, that doesn't exist. They can easily destroy the Yamanote line because it's above ground. That's why they moved it underground, right? What? Being underground is a vital point of the iron barriers because it's located in the northeast, the unlucky direction. At least, that's what I read. Okay. Okay. The vital point of that iron barrier, what happens if it's destroyed? Tokyo's destroyed? Maybe. Reminds me, I heard a ghost appeared at the exit station. Yeah, right. Maybe on the way to the station. Oh, there you go. Yep. So what do we want? We want like Underworld Station? Netherworld Station? Yeah. Exiled from, okay. If we were talking about the Otherworldly stations, that comes to mind. Wait. Is that his station? Yeah. Okay. Just coincidence, I guess. It's kind of crazy though. I see a picture of that online. It was found to be fake. So this dark station's should probably assume that. These otherworldly stations are not somewhere you randomly decide just vacation to. That's true. Otherworldly stations like Tsukinoyami, Tsukinomiya, Yami, Sukata, Itsuka, Amagataki, Hamanami. Not over 100, right? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, otherworldly stations could be over 100. The station found people went to manage to get back, including who didn't come back. It's gotta be well over 100. Yeah. Okay. How'd you manage to get one? Yeah, did you ride the train? Yep. That's true. Overactive imaginations will make you want to ride a train to nowhere. There's one you get by riding the train without stopping from this to this. Try to bunch it and instead never manage to get it. Obviously, it doesn't exist. It's a lot of free time. It's the worst of them, right? If you accidentally get off the train, you'll never make it back. Yeah. So you'd think if people make it there, they say there's this spatio-temporal dude who can get you back. What? Nonsense. Alright, so what keywords we got? We got like, no? Underground station? No? Underground often leads to the Netherworld, especially Japan. There you go. Yeah, great question. Why especially Japan? Izanagi, visit Naomi. I think Naomi is probably the first Netherworld. Okay. Went to visit his deceased wife Naomi, but he saw that he had no makeup on. Oh, what? That she had no makeup on and decided to turn around and go home or something. Even in death, you're supposed to keep up appearances. Brutal. Well, yeah, that's crazy. Omushubi is about Netherworld. Sure. For a man whose rice balls fall into a hole and he follows them in. Nice. Finds a mouse kingdom. Yeah. Damn. Just mixing it all up. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Is Gartha in the Hollow Earth theory also considered a Netherworld? What? I mean, Hollow Earth theory, very stupid. Basically, underground is the Netherworld. Be really careful when you go underground. Yeah, that's true. Okay, there we go. We exhausted everything. We finally figured out that there's a lot of stories about the Netherworld. It's starting to feel like there's portals everywhere. I mean, that's the point. You're reading too many rumors. I'm still not sure what exactly the Netherworld is. I mean, it's a different place. Perfect. All we're turning up are vague stories of the Netherworld supposedly being there. There wasn't anything convincing about what happens if you find yourself there. There was talk about a place out of this world from earlier. But not much for witness, of course. If you get to the Netherworld, you'd just be stranded there, right? But that's not where we're heading now. I doubt we go to the Netherworld safari. The organizer wouldn't want that liability, but how about the rumors of people going missing from this tour? And this, here is our next location. This is just a random building. This is a rundown old place is the next spot. Yes, I will check again. Please be aware that this is just the entrance. The key is this elevator buttons. Beep, beep, boop. Ah. A secret combination of buttons takes us there. Could this be the famed dimensional elevator? Could this be? What the hell? We seem to be heading down beyond the existing floors. B4? Could this be? Behold, our next mystery spot, an abandoned facility deep underneath Unio. Wow! Where exactly are we? Is this from back during the war? Huh? Wait, oh no. The elevator's button? It isn't responding. No signal on my phone either. No. Why is this happening? We may be trapped underground. If we're in a regular basement, there should be stairs leading up somewhere. Dimensional elevators don't always take you to the Netherworld. The Netherworld? This is the Netherworld. We need to go back the way we came. No, nonsense. This couldn't possibly be. Hey, you're the guide. Stop panicking and do something. Isn't there a manual or something? For emergencies during the tour, I mean. I've received nothing of the sort. Yikes, bro. Huh? Hey, we're missing one. That Kimura chick is gone. Huh? Maybe she headed back up, alone. I am neither liable nor accountable, you hear? That's not the point. We have here a strange note of some kind. Taking a look. Deep breath, Unio. From the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of mourning, seek the serpent's gold. Another quiz. Is this part of the tour too? Yeah, I can't say for sure. I know absolutely nothing, like I said before. Jasmine, what should we do? Just keep calm. But Kimura-san is gone. We need to find her now. We don't know if she's in the, if this is the Netherworld, or where she might have gone. The elevator isn't moving, which means we can't go back to the way we came. So our options are limited. Can't go back. And if this is the Netherworld, then, hey, there's a puzzle here too. Could just be part of the tour. If we solve it, maybe we get out. Sammy, we need to talk. Yes. Alright, underground we go. Jasmine, what are we going to do? We're trapped here. This could just be part of the tour, you know. But the guy does look seriously panicked. The puzzle is to cross the river of mourning to seek the serpent's gold, right? We could start by looking into that. Yes. So what are we gonna do? Tell me you have something in mind. Calm down. Solving the puzzle might lead us forward, so let's focus on that first. First, how about we ask the occult otaku, Fujiwara, about the quiz? Jasmine, any gut feelings? I really can't tell if this is an accident or a planned part of the tour. It's definitely getting harder to tell. Depends on whether Kimura-chan is safe or not. That's true. Is she safe or not? Was on the elevator for sure. Though I didn't see her stepping off it. So if we assume the worst, this could be a case of someone going missing. Shh, keep it down. Let's not stress them out even more. We can check around the elevator just to be sure. Those glasses might come with some traces. Understood. Alright. Perfect. Well, it's doing its thing. Let's observe. An old elevator with a bag dropped on the floor in front of it. Could this be Kimura's son's bag? Maybe. Let's press the button. No good. It won't budge. It won't budge. Mashing the button doesn't work. I don't think it's going to move. I was trying to find traces of Bruce, but I'm not finding anything. Why not? It's as if she disappeared while in the elevator. Is she really missing them? Maybe. What's this shit? The wall is clearly very old. Army Tunnel number 6. Some of the stains look like handprints. Creepy. Hey, I see something like a dial here. Looks like they could be turned. What are they for? 2 dials here. Looks like the dial lock some kind. Dials have kanji on them. For elder wood and tiger. Okay. Let's get these glasses on. Anything else? Just want to check out. What's this guy doing? What is the shadow doing? It seems the attention is on the wall. It's trace of something, setting up something on the wall. Okay. Anything else I got for it? I don't think so. Check out this. What do you got here? Shadow is placing something in the drawers. Maybe the nameplate on the drawers were put there recently. Alright, where's that dink? Not you. You. What a marvelous spot for this occult fans and military fans. I'm glad you're having fun, but we might be trapped here, you know. Solving the riddle would lead to the exit, I think. Okay. What's the puzzle? The message you read earlier, do you think it's part of the tour's itinerary? Deep beneath Unio, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of mourning, seek the serpent's gold. About these verses? Do you know what it is supposed to mean? Well, my own theory would be as follows. Firstly, deep beneath Unio, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realms of the living. This probably means you are underground, which is underworld, which is not the realm of the living. So probably the mythical world of the dead, yes? That's right. Okay. Yeah, what about the River of Mourning? Then do you know what the River of Mourning and the Serpent's Gold might lead to? Let me think. This message advises us to cross the River of Mourning, seek the Serpent's Gold. The River of Mourning mentioned corresponds to the Sanzu River in Buddhism, or the Styx in Greek mythology. Therefore, it is suggesting that we pay a gold coin to cross the river. I see, which means you have to find a gold coin first. How to pay the gold coin? Suppose we do find the gold coin. How are we supposed to pay with it? If this is a puzzle, there should be a mechanism somewhere that allows us to. Would you look around for a serpent's coin as well as the River of Mourning? Understood. Notice anything else, bro? Anything else you've noticed? About this space we're in, I see various instances of the 10 heavenly stems and 12 early branches. So I would imagine that those are related to the puzzle. Yeah, what are you talking about? The dozen earthly branches denote a 12-year cycle. Mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, boar. Combined with the 10 heavenly stems of these, a 60-year calendar. The 10 heavenly stems are the elder and the younger versions of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The year 2020, for example, is the year of the mouse, but also elder metal. In short, and in short, this space has numerous words combined to kanji, yes? I wrote some notes on the 7 heavenly stems and the 12 earthly branches. They may help you solve the puzzle. I get it. It seems that the instants are lacking certain words from the 60-year cycle. You might want to determine which ones. Observe! An old worn-down metallic cupboard covered in dust. Don't see anything inside. Look closer. Each of these drawers have a nameplate on it. How do you read this again? It looks like bleh for king, but it didn't mean cow like this. Examine the mechanism closely. Just like Fujiwara mentioned. Yeah, Fujiwara-san. These are kanji from the 2 kanji words. Checking Fujiwara-san's notes. Here, it looks like for younger water, a rooster are missing. Okay. These may be part of the puzzle. I should remember them. Okay. I thought this would be the most likely place to find the serpent's coins. Nowhere in sight. Nope, none lying around. Maybe somewhere else. These dials also show 2 kanji. Fujiwara-san's notes. The 2 missing stems are for elder water and for snake. These are used to solve the puzzle too. Okay. Where the gold at? Tried looking, but no luck so far. Serpent code probably isn't around here. Hey, are we really trapped in here? I can't say for sure, but yes, it does look like it. What the hell? Shoulda never joined this stupid tour. It's not like I even interested. Okay. Anything a stage, bro? Mitsuda-san, do you think it's all staged? Who cares, as long as we get out quick. Hell, I should have called it after last spot. I mean, yeah, that's a great question. Why did you stick it with us? You mentioned you weren't interested in the occult and such. Why'd you stick with us this far? None of your business. Just kind of ended up here. Yeah, you want to look for the fucking serpent's gold, bro? This is random, but you happen to have the serpent's coin? Huh? Serpent's coin? What makes you think I would? Of course, I'm sorry for bothering you. Okay, well, no serpent's coin. You have the serpent's coin, bro? Mr. Gasmask, I'd like to talk for a bit. Yeah? What? Yeah, I think it's a setup. Mr. Gasmask, do you think this is all a setup? Well, of course. The lights are on, for one, and the puzzle is proof that this is all for show. Yep. That being said, this place is something. An abandoned underground military facility? Sick. I can see the views rolling in. She gone, man. Where's she at? Kimura-san has disappeared. Or maybe she's gone missing? Really? Or was she never on the elevator in the first place? That's not possible. I saw her on the elevator with my own eyes. Is that so? Going missing during a mystery tour? That's true. I smell an article. That might mean that we're first-hand witnesses. To tour participants yeah, that's true. I mean, is that sick? Yo, you got info on that Tenchu incident. Got the info on the Tenchu incident that we received at the previous location. Yeah, I thought you might ask. Did you already look inside the envelope? No, not yet actually. By the way, you. Something off about you. Huh? You keep snooping around. I've noticed ever since the tour started. Something putting on those glasses. What's up with that? The other girl with you too. Observing us from a bit of a distance. Wearing a bored expression, but what's really going on with her? Have you seen the Serpent's Gold? Mr. Gas Mask, this is a long shot, but do you happen to have a gold serpent coin? A serpent coin? We have something like that. Thought so. Yeah, okay. Not our intent. It's really not what you might think. That Matsuda guy, too, keeps glaring at me since I found out the Tenchu incident info. Must be really concerned about what's in it. And then Otaku dude, you notice he sometimes has this weird look in his eyes? Is anyone on this tour even close to normal? Yeah, no shit, Gas Mask is perceptive. Alright, bro. No way, phone's not working. This can't be real. Hey, take it easy there. Mr. Guide. Doomed. What should I do? We're doomed. Excuse me? Oh, hello. Do you happen to have any serpent coins? Serpent coins? Guess not, of course. If a Japanese koban counts as a coin, then actually yes. Really? Here it is. A koban coin from the Shujin Shrine near Shinobazu Pond. Okay? A koban from the Shujin Shrine. Can I borrow it for a bit? Yeah, sure. Yeah, wait, here we go. Perfect. She's gone missing, bro. Has disappeared, or maybe she's gone missing. Oh, we're finished. We're all doomed for... No, wait. Why did she disappear? Where? You don't just vanish into thin air. I looked around, but it really seems like she's just gone. Yes, ending, finale, epilogue. This is on me, right? Must be, of course. Please stay calm. Yeah, you're right. No. I told you, I haven't heard a thing. Please let this all be for show. Alright, bro. Mind if we talk for a bit? The time approaches. What? Okay. I couldn't find a gold coin itself, but our guide has a koban from the Suijin Shrine at Shinobazu Pond. Oh! Lo and behold. A Maizen Memori charm. Yeah. Water and rivers have indeed often been decepted as the serpents and worshipped since these days of old, yes. Koban coins are gold coins, of course. So this would qualify as a serpent's gold, Eureka. I thought the serpent's gold would be hidden somewhere in this room. Our guide had this. Was it just part of the puzzle? Ah! This Koban seems to be one of the ultra-hyper rare ones, only 10 of which are minted in 2013. An ultra-hyper rare design commemorating 2013, which was a younger water snake year. It is said to be a mega buff in your monetary luck. Yeah. In fact, I own one of these Kobans myself. Behold the utter brilliance of the younger water snake, Kanji. 2013. the heavenly stems and earthly branches. As the cycle is 60 years, the coins were next to be sold in 2073. I was blessed with this koban in my one and only chance during this lifetime. So that means, in brevi, 2 hyper ultra rare snake kobans just happened to coincide here. Yeah, what a fucking coincidence. Huh? Is that even possible? Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, Mr. Yamada Gasmask owns one too. I recall him bragging online about owning one, narrowly missing a flame war. Ah! Which means that 3 of those kobans are gathered here. A divine happenstance? Yeah. I'll go ask Mr. Gasmask if he has one too. Could I ask you something? Yo, you got one of these Kaban coins? Mr. Gasmask, would you happen to have a koban coin from the Suinjin Shrine? Huh? Oh. I heard from Fujiwara-san that you had one. And that you bragged online and almost got flamed. Ah, oh yeah, that snake god koban. I do, in fact. Can I see it? Mind if I take a look? Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's the same one. What do you mean? Our guide, Fujiwara-san, Mr. Gasmask. There were only 10 rare koban issued, and 3 of them are gathered here. Huh. Which means maybe Matsuda-san has one too. I'll go check with Matsuda-san. Yo, Moody Masudi! Hey! Ask the guide if anything changed, will ya? Yo, you got a coin? Matsuda-san, do you have a koban from the Suiji Shrine? It seems like koban is the key to escaping this place. Ah, Suiji koban, yeah. I have one here, see? Please let me see. It's all worn out, so you can't really tell what it says. It's the same koban. Huh? What up? Well, we'll be getting out of here, yeah? Hold on a minute, let me think this over. It is pretty chilly. Okay. It may have gone missing. I searched to the front of the elevator, but I couldn't find any traces at all. Kimura-san may have gone missing. What are we gonna do? Isn't there any way? Can't use our phones to call for help. The only thing we can do is get out of here ASAP. Alright, let's talk about some snakes. Jasmine, about the serpent coins. I was asking around about them. It turned out our guide, Mr. Gasmask, Fujiwara-san, and Matsuda-san all have owned the same koban. What's more is a super rare version with only 10 in this world. Huh? What are the odds? Very low. Very, very low. Unless it's planned. Yeah, totally. It feels like there's some connection, but I couldn't possibly be related to the puzzle, right? I mean... Okay. Ah, this goes like Shadow. I heard it here and there. Could it be the ferryman it takes to cross the river? If so, should we hand it the serpent's coin? Nope, I can't physically hand them anything. Why should we do that? Take out the glasses. Check out the hole. Ah, the hole in the wall is made of thick steel. There's a lot of rust here. There's marks on the floor, something had dragged away from the wall. Or is it dragged towards the wall? If so, the mark's cut off, which is kind of strange. River of Mourning. This is the red rust, supposed to be the River of Mourning. Whoops, almost missed all the rust. There's some kind of dial here too. These dials show a combination of two kanji. Checking Fujiwara's notes, it seems like these dials are missing the elder metal and for sheep. How are they supposed to help us solve the puzzle? I'm trying to think. Kanji on the steel wall, kanji on the cupboard, kanji on the wall. What is this, right? Let us look at the puzzle itself once more. The puzzle went like... Deep beneath Uno from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. Okay? That should be it. That's Azumi. The however it takes to figure this out. I believe you found both the river and the coins? Yes, that's true. It looks like a combination of two kanjis have something to do with them. But we don't know what to do with the serpent's coins. The serpent's coins are the kobolds that everyone had. There must be some way to represent them. When you examined the dials and the nameplates, there was something different about each set. Fujiwara-san sent the aberration for the Menzen charm issued in 2013. The river and the kobolds. That's what we're supposed to do. In the place that matches the two. Set the dial on the steel wall in the back to younger water snake, right? Yeah. Okay, set the dial lock on to the steel in the back of the younger water snake. Yes, that must be it. There was something missing from the kanjis in each dial. Only the dials in the steel wall in the back can be set to younger water snake where the kobolds come out. Let's try setting the dials in the steel wall in the back. Hell yeah. Open that door. See the dials? Yep. Here we go. There we go. We found a clue. Unlocked the door. Quite the clue. Hey everyone, we solved the puzzle. Woo! We did it. Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped down here. Zammy, let's give this steel door a push. You all help out too. Oh, right, let's go. Hell yeah. That took a while, even with everyone pushing. Dark underground tunnel. Guess we'll be following it? Elevator's out of business. Only way forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide. No. How could I possibly? We don't have much choice. Let's go. Zammy, grab this. Good thing I brought flashlights. Night tour and all. What? You're saying I'm leading this? To be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watch from the back. Remember what happened to Kimura? Anyone else does anything shady, I'll take them down. And down she will take them. How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. Nah, it's been 10 minutes. Also, you smell something funny? Yeah, it's gas. But it's not that strong. It won't hurt us. Considering we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak. Impressive. I thought you were just some regular chick, but you're in some special line of work. Now, just trying out the moves of some action films. Huh, really? So where the hell are we? Not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san. Maybe our occult sightings can tell us where you might right now. Uh-huh. What's with him? Guy hasn't said a word since we got in the tunnels. Hold on, look at this. Trash. Yum. railroad tracks. Tracks? Really? Yes, this is the way out. We're getting out. If we follow them, we might reach the subway station somewhere. Otherworld subway station. I never thought we'd stumble upon subway tracks. The closest subway line of the area would be Kaisi line. But the tracks we're following are single track. Guess this might be one of the side tracks. Is it just me or are we being watched? Feels like that for a while now. Also, I think I hear footsteps from behind us and what sounds like singing? The gas starting to get stronger too. Oh no. My flashlight's flickering. It's about to go out. I know there's something lurking ahead. Right? Right? Hey, you're yelling and stressing me out. Please stop. Huh, wait, look over there. It's a station. My flashlight is out. Glad we made it here with the last battery. So which station is this, eh? Is it even a station in use, or is it an abandoned one? Oh, you're right. Doesn't look like a regular station. No, no way. This couldn't be. Kisaragi Station? Huh? What the? Hey! They're gone. Yikes. Jasmine isn't with us. And Fujiwara-san too. Huh? I'll go back for them. The flashlight's there, remember? Oh, right. I think. Matsuda-san, do you really have a lighter? Yeah, sure, but... Don't. A single spark in this place. The gas will catch fire and we'll all die in a huge explosion. Flammable gas. Then we just have to look for a way up. It's true. The path leading out is closed off with metal shutters. Now we're stuck in this station. And there's another message mentioning a puzzle. Hear this. From a denizen of the underworld, an otherworldly path leads back to the living. What is this saying? We have 3 people missing and you're still messing around. What the heck is your point? Yeah, but we don't have much of a choice. Even if we could find our way back in the dark, that elevator still doesn't work. Now the gas is getting stronger. Never thought I'd actually get to use this. Mr. Gas Mask is best gas masking. So solving the puzzle is our only way out. Well then, here goes. Alright. Now we're kind of screwed, you know? The trace of someone putting a piece of paper might be the organizer of this tour. Traces is strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used to be in the station back then. I wonder if the station is ever actually in use. What's that, gas spinning out? Yikes. It seems hand wrapped around the ventilation duct. Why are they up there? Great question. Why are they up there? Okay, you can't go down there, so... Got some ventilation. There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Probably. Way too high to reach. Doesn't look like the type that open it. Doesn't look wide enough to crawl through. No way out from here. Look at the duct. Looking closer, the metal grates are partially bent. Those hands do this? Also, the gas smells stronger around here. No, wait. Those hands are some form of a trace. The gate wasn't bent by ghostly forces or anything. Yep, bent metal grate. A station bench. How old is it? The paint is all dry and cracked. Let's check it out. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath. Nope. Yeah. Duh. Okay. What do we got here? Part of the sign with the station name was taken down. Wonder what the station it was. Check the sign. Anything hidden? Just a regular sign. Alright, let's read this stupid thing again. Hear this from the denizens of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. Okay. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Fujiwara-san is no longer with us. Will any of us be able to make sense of it? There's stairs to the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through there. I should check the shutters, see if they were raised, just in case. Impossible. Not moving even a little bit. That's fair enough. Okay, what's through the door, though? Metal door. Maybe a storage room for the station staff. Maybe. Has a huge padlock on it. Looks impossible to open. Alright, let's examine. Padlock. Lock has 4 digits on it. Also, the symbol. Same one for Suji-sama, the water god we earlier in the park. I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. Alright, while we know it's 2013, I'm gonna let my dog out. Because she's whining at me as soon as I start recording. So, I'll be back in 1 second. We can all ponder that it's 2013. What's I being? You crazy girl, you just came back inside. Alright, now that my needy little nerd is outside, let's talk to Mr. Gassy. But wow, the station makes me wonder if it's actually reality. So to leave this unreal place, we need to solve the puzzle. Let's see. Where are we at? I wonder what this place is. Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me this is the Netherworld, I'd probably believe you. Ugh. Is this the Netherworld? No, man, they're just gassing you. They're literally gassing you out. Figure out what the puzzle means. Hear this from the denizens of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. So, some say the underworld is an ever-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know. A never-changing sanctuary. I guess this place might fit that description. But this is talking about the way to return reality from here. It's talking about the way to the land of the dead. Land of the dead. So, the way to return to reality from here is the path of the dead meaning. Maybe it was really shown... It was already shown on the way here. Something like that, I think. I'll give you this puzzle a little more thought. Could you go check around the station? Here. Listen, I already know the answer. Station creature, give me the chills. Let's solve this puzzle and get out of here. Hell, how do things end up like this? Do you have any thoughts in your head, Masada? Do you have any single thoughts in your head? Thoughts? My head's all meat, bro. I have a big meeting in the morning tomorrow, so better make it out of here or else. Okay, well. We won't make it out of here alive, will we? Don't say things. We'll find a way out. I really need to take a break. Yo, symbols on the padlock, bro. About the dial on the door. Oh, this weird mark is drawn on Masuda-san's tour material. The same one we saw at Shinobazu Pond, right? Are there any 4 digits that might be related? Nothing in the reference to material I received. By the way, 4-digit number back of the pond was... You mean 0921? Right. The date of the incident? Okay. Yes, September 21st is the day of Kengo passed away. That's right. And the day left in this world is. Okay, that's fine. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Why, oh why is this even happening? I need to quit this job. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Anything else? Nothing there. Can I re-examine these fools? Nothing there. Glasses. Open the padlock. Here goes nothing. I still think it's 2013. I guess it's not. 09. Is that 0921? Yeah, what? Okay. Did I not do that before? Did I do 0912? Oh my god. Oh, it opened. This number is the date, yep, incident, and the, yep, passing. Okay. That number, is someone trying to tell us something? Nope. Nope. Gotta open the door. Check out the station staff room. Take a look. What do we got here? An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Probably very soon, like very recently. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing here. Ah, the House of Empty Drawers. Classic horror game trope. Row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. Snake locker? Bro, it's in the locker. Seems like I shouted before. God of Death is Shadow from the River of Mourning. Could this be something in the lockers? Yep. Most of the lockers are just closed. But there's one locker that has a dial lock. 4 digits again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out in the snake drawing in the locker door? Speaking of snakes on the tour, reminds me of the, yeah, shrine coins. 4 digits, okay, this one's, yeah. Someone who might remember. Can I just do it? Oh, I have to go actually talk to them? God damn. Okay, well. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go talk to this freak. I already know the answer. That's 2013. About the coins. Can you think of any footage that related to the coin? No idea. By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, here's another puzzle. What? It's strange that we asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? You so mad? Yo, coins! Catacomba coin, right? Yeah. You know I do. Do you have another 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something, yeah, Younger Water Snake anniversary, once every 60 years, back in 2013 or so. Yeah, but I knew that. I already knew that. I knew that. I expressed that. I expressed that I knew. Yeah, into the goddamn staff room. Alright, to the staff room. Alright. Nailed it. What is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. Okay. What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints, no puzzles to solve. A mark on the arm? Seriously? Mr. Gas Mask. It's nothing. Things look kinda bleak, huh? How do we get out? Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place. Excuse me. Is it me or does this smell weird? Yeah, it definitely smells. This gas keeps getting stronger. Oh no. If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no. Hey. Huh? Is someone there? Who is it? Whew, wow, glad we finally made it. Jasmine! And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense! I must do what I need to do. None of you understand the utopia we were promised. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent, and they are deep in anguish. Great Reset! He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Find a way out? About that. Out options. Oh, jeez. What can we do? And we're stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? Oh. My phone. This is where I saw strange hand-like shadows. I have signal here. It seems you are safe and sound. I was worried there. Director-san! Your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here in a place like the Netherworld station. And the gas keeps coming. We're running out of time. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizens of the Underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay. Huh? You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. That gas keeps coming. How about you call for help, like right now? Oh, about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zammy. Then let us begin. Mrs. Zombie. Without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really time for the usual dissolution. In a rather unexpected fun turn of events, your tour has found a way deep into the bowels of the earth. I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The Netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of its deathly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye-opener! Dissolve this shit. Now, let the dissolution begin. The Unio Occult and Dark Tour has led you to the Netherworld. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of the unsolved murder, an abandoned facility, and tunnel. You have ended up with what seems to be the Netherworld. What are your thoughts on the experience so far? I really miss the sky right now. asking you this less of a customer feedback and rather as to assess the common traits among these who reach the Netherworld. So, Mrs. Omni, how would you describe the participants on this tour? Like you folks who want to draw, everyone has a reason to be part of the tour, involves spiritual activities. A reality show a surprise set of by an event company. Everyone has a reason to be part of this tour. This is going to be a vague answer, but everyone has a reason to be on, or some connection with the tour. Damn right. They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to write an article on the tour, acquaintance of the Shinobuzu Pond Ghost. You could also say that those who reach the Netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. The Netherworld is supposed to exist on the flip side of the Unio area. Don't you feel there's some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctly different from the common tropes such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations? As if the underworld were that much newer. So, Mrs. Omni, let me ask you about the activities that were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Do you know what that was? Finance, official prodigy, something about brothers. Oh, brothers! Something related to the missing participants. Something to do with an unsolved case. This is just a guess, but I think they're looking for the Unio Tenchio incident murderer. The puzzle presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Uno Tenchu incident. What might this suggest? That this participant Netherworld may be related to the Kendo Nomura. That's true. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So, Mrs. Omni, there was one thing that all the participants had in common. What was it? And it's just called Shrine Koban of Colleagues. Oh, yeah, think. Though I don't know why or how, all participants had a kobo from the Surinjin Shrine. They did. Almost all the participants owned a rare coin, which is only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, keeper of the Netherworld, had gathered owners of the particular coin. All in all, the tour organizers seemed to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the Netherworld. On the final step, Mrs. Omni. My next question is about the tour guide handouts being one envelope short. Is that even? Yeah, that's correct. Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? Our guide mentioned he had passed out what he'd received from the organizer. So it's strange that there would be such an oversight. Which may mean the handouts themselves were present. Present. There was some of the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Huh? Someone wasn't invited? So, Mrs. Omni, someone on this tour here, uninvited. Do you know who they are? It's Gas Mask, right? Because I mean, Jasmine, guys, you want a Gas Mask. Mr. Gas Mask! Showing up wearing a gas mask is the epitome of suspicious. He did have a cobalt phone, which matches the murderer's profile. Oh, what? Guide? Our guide! course, he can't feel weird about it, yeah? He is indeed not one of the invited participants. Okay. Yeah, us. I mean, obviously, that was the obvious one, but... Could it possibly be us, too? I mean, yeah. Yeah, duh. Always wanted to say that, but... Yeah, bingoed me. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network to count for their online activities. You happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. Do you mean you hacked their accounts? Mrs. Zombie. That's not important right now. Totally avoided the question. Anyways, so you used that handy tool to create fake invitation messages? With an uninvited duo showing up, it's only natural you'd be missing one set of heroes. Yeah, duh. You two were the intruders to this tour. Two turtles. Yeah, but... obviously. Now the final question to illuminate everything. Mrs. Zombie, you mentioned earlier that someone's looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. That is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Uno Tenchu incident. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour by the team who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Someone who had the characteristics of a tour organizer would never have chosen. Who is this person? Could it be Kimura-san? Yeah, of course. Thank you. Obvious. You and Jasmine are outsiders of the tour. Of the official participants, she was the only woman. Oh no. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her for a tour meeting point. Do you remember who answered and how? It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that's because the only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizers themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour, the resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather, Miss Tomoko Noruma. Yep. The mystery is now solved. Okay. Good. Done. She pranked y'all. Tomoko Nomura? That's right. I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. Oh, she gonna blow us up? You! I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I've set this place up to fill with gas. Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of now. Kimura-san, you're alright. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura's sister. What's your problem with us? Why even run this stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there was one thing they did take. The Sujin Shrine Koban I gave him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother, and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital just before dying. He told me that the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Basuda, could you really roll up your sleeves to show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming. But wait. Here, you happy? No marks. Kimura-san. I mean, Nomura-san? It looks like, Mitsuda isn't the culprit. What? No way. That can't be. I didn't take his coin. I went to buy it myself. And I have an alibi for the Nomura when he was tagged. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks scary from a museum employee, so I try not to show it. Then it must be you. Gas mask? Yamada? Please stop. Shut up. Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly, there's a suspicion around Tsusumu Kisagari, and everyone labels him a murderer. And once he kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they had enough, they try out bored and leave. Gas mask, roll up your sleeve. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No mark, how come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up! Let it go, you have the right idea. So let's just all head back up. Come with me. Who, me? Zambi? Alright, well, it's me and her, I guess. No one else move if you try anything. We won't do anything. Please don't turn that on. Damn. Okay, well, no one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Nomura-san, are you really gonna set on taking revenge? I can't forget. He was my brother. Kengo was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Azami-san, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help, because you understand me. I wanted to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us. Oh yes, take this key to those shutters there. You can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Azami-san. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. What? I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing? So, this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother? What if he had sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to be a dick, director. Please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy. Azami-chan, why are you saying this? This is the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one. Next time, one day, roaming the Netherworld fueled by those words. How quaint. You are unfit to see his vengeance through. Yeah? But what am I supposed to do from here on from my brother? Please tell me, how can I make this work? I'll do better next time. Please stop, Nomura-san. You're only making your brother sad. Why? I must find out who killed my brother for Kengo. And here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about refreshing breath of air. Huh? Like hell it is. There we go. We're back. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. Yeah, I'll make sure to hand these two over to the cops. Sammy? Yeah, gas mask is sus as hell. Mysterious organizer of the Occult Dark Tour. We are ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seemed to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Umio. Did they stop too close to the Netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? And that's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel today. Stay tuned. Damn. Man, this case was way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden. I was lost as well. But great job on talking her out of it. Might be a secret skill of yours. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and tunnel on her own. There you go. So that's why she had access to the station in the underground area. Also, the gas that was building up underground, she had set something up in the ventilation ducts. You mean she really did all this solo? It seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. It's true. It's a lot of shit to get done. How was your Netherworld trip? Director? It sucked. So, was Dr. Kisagara the murderer or not? You might be pondering Nomura-san's words. The information that travels on the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Evil in the form of a culprit, and that the Times called 300 years ago. Called for evil. So the Illuminati carries out prophecies. But announcements of intent? We can conclude that these are the same acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about the... Yeah? No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. I'll leave that to you. What? The Kutu? Commissioner? Same Zia member. The Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present-day world will no doubt try to foil our plans. We must not falter. The general public is obviously oblivious to the deceit, okay? The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you'll be the one to make it happen. Oh, he gone. Disappeared? Pranked it? What are we talking about? Alright, well. We got more episodes. Hell yeah. Permeating Blight. Preview for next time. What the? Oh shit. 2 Zimmers were arrested after attempting to enter the embassy in, Arkansas? Akasaka, okay? Akasaka, I guess? Adding the mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count, the total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. The world is getting really scary lately. Are they doing this all to make the Great Reset happen? They're following someone's directives, probably the same Zimmer admin. This borders on a conspiracy theory, but I believe the admin is agitating the Zimmers and leveraging the devastation and judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope. What exactly is devastation and judgment? Why would someone wish for that? Those who hate this world enough to wish devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, one of the tour participants, Mr. Gasmask, I heard from Jasmine that he's gone missing. I hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was this Illuminati card. Stairway to Limbo. Those who descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. This adds further credence that each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Mrs. Zombie, about the new request. We have been asked to evaluate a cursed artifact. I will handle the evaluation myself. Okay. Nice. Well, artifact evaluation gig, eh? And this particular artifact is a cursed one? Yep, that's right. Client's name? Jun Miyusaki. Yeah, he got famous for doing online retail. Let me guess, Sammy. Never heard of him? Good guess. You sweet summer child. But should we be worried if it's a cursed artifact? What do you mean? If we touch it, won't we die from the curse? Like frothing in the mouth? Kind of thing not gonna happen so fast. Also, only a few curses are genuine. Do you think it's a fake? I really don't want to get cursed. Yeah, Zammy, I bet curses love you. Oh, come on, don't say that. Anyways, let's do some social media research and find the info and requester. Asking for anything yet. Alright, well. Next time we will find out more about this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you next week for some more Dissolution Center. I thought there was only 3 chapters, but I guess we have infinite Urban Myth Dissolution Center to get through. So this will be Humpday Horror for a long time. Who knows? Who knows how long? But a long time. I'm really enjoying doing it, so hopefully you are enjoying it as well. I will catch you in the next one, and bye for now.